What's going on, y'all? Live from the 856. This is Channel 856. Back again, week 13. It's your boy Danny X.
Jared, we're tuning in live from the 856, like Dan said, week 13?
13. Believe so. Yes, sir. So, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when we upload. We appreciate y'all support as always. We are in the back half of the year. 2 more weeks left of the regular season for fantasy football, so we are down on the home stretch. So playoff pictures are starting to shape themselves out. Still a little bit to fight for. We got a couple guests today, so we're gonna probably shorten a little bit of our other sections, but at this point of the year, you guys should have your teams. Not too much more movement unless you're making little, clean up to your lineup. But at this point of the year, you should be pretty solid, and you should know if you're going into the playoffs. You should know if you're fighting in to get into the last seed, or if you have not made it. So, with that being said, the standings are right here. Oh, hit the mic. Bang. Anyway, cool. So, as you can see, everyone has taken a loss now. Jimmy the Kingslayer lives to his name again. I think this is like the 4th or 5th time he's beaten the number 1 seed in the history of the league. So he's been deemed the Kingslayer for a long time now, to be honest. It's really insane how he's always the guy. He's always the guy to do it. With a resurgence season as well. So shout out to Steen. Deuce is still sitting at the top though at 11-2. Quinn has also joined him as double-digit wins, 10-2. Then you got Chris at 8-4, 3 seed now. So a little bit of movement. You got Steen at 4 seed, climbing up the ladder, and then Keemus moving down to 5th with Zaire. So we have 3 7-5s and 8-4, and then Red is right outside of the playoff picture at 6-6, 500. I've officially been eliminated. 4-8 with Scoop, who I play second time this week. CP and Vern are both 3-9, and then Jared got another dub, so he's now 2-10. So a little bit of a mix in the last place punishment competition. Definitely could. Jared wins out and they lose out. He could be right out of that slot with a 4-win season. So anything can happen there. If I lose out and Jared wins out, I could definitely be in contention because Jared beat me already. So you never know what could happen. Should be interesting to see how that plays out. But moving into the matchups for this week, like I mentioned, I lost by 8, 133 to 125.
Heavyweight fight.
Yeah, it was, dude, bro.
Bro.
I have the last 2 weeks. It's like around like 7:30 where I'm just sitting there, like thinking like, yo, just one player you switch out and you win, and you're in the playoff contention, and your season's not over already. This week again, as you can see on the ticker, I left DJ Moore on the bench, 20 points there. So obviously I started Ramondre Stevenson. Quick little thought. Ramondre Stevenson's playing the Bengals. Bengals have the worst run defense in the league, who just let Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell have big games. Figured that would happen again. Patriots, as Jared knows, as a Drake May owner, came out hella flat.
For sure.
And
just got stuffed to go on
yeah,
a few times.
multiple times. So wasn't able to get that from Stevenson, and DJ Moore comes out of a funk with 2 touchdowns. So obviously a 19-point swing there. I start him, I win, and I'm still in contention. But not to say that Quinn didn't have a really good output from his team. Pickens, the Prescott-Pickens stack combined for 56 points. And then Quinshawn Judkins with 16. And then what really hurt was Borregales, who was a kicker we've been highlighting the last couple of weeks, with 18 points. And then Patriots wound up getting 10 points on the defensive end. So a lot of top-heavy performances from his players. I played a good game. As you can see, everybody played well except for Stevenson. Made a good move with Tyler Loop. Ravens defense has been back to form. Christian Watson has proven his floor to be a little bit higher. Gainwell's super solid. One of my biggest player pickups of the season. So, unfortunately, that eliminated me. But we'll do. We were just talking about before we started recording. We'll do some exit interviews. So I'll talk a little bit more about this season. Kind of the MO for me was just shot in the foot, right? Like I made good trades to get better, but then there's a little bit of coaching mistakes. Made good waivers, like played well, but just and ultimately just did not get it done. Moving on, like I mentioned, Steen got Alex 119 to 106. Steen got 49.9 from Gibbs. Full PPR, I think that's just north of 55. Biggest output of the fantasy football season. We know who Steen's keeping next year. Jahmyr Gibbs is an animal, a dog. Very entertaining game. One of my more favorite games of the weekend. So obviously with a 50 ball there, putting up a little less than half of your output. It's kind of all good from there. Kittle with 10. Didn't really get a lot of other things from his other players. Goff with 21 and Kenneth Walker 11 were the second and third highest scores. So, when you got a bell cow like Jahmyr Gibbs, who
50 burgers, insane,
crazy. So, Hodge, I don't know what Alex was thinking when he picked up Hodge, but Goose there, Manny Wilson, 25 in the flex. 21 from Derrick Henry and 17 from Pat Mahomes. So a little bit of a flatter performance from his team.
That Rams defense would have came in handy though for sure.
Absolutely.
They snapped, but no one. I mean, that Baker injury too kind of sold them.
100%.
That was a good matchup.
Good matchup there as well. Moving on to Jared and Kemis. A little bit of a low score.
Let me recap this one.
Yeah, please. Yeah, go for it, please.
Fellas, ladies, gents, it's been 10 weeks since I got a dub. It was real, like you said, a couple coaching decisions, couple real good outputs from my opponent. They just beat me. They came out with really strong games. Some games just a grind, not producing, but this one was just a backyard, ugly, measly, peasly. We just had to get to it. One of us had to win, and luckily, I won. Ended the streak, and we got one. We got one, fellas. We got one. I'm back on the win column. This one was real low scoring, 63 to 54. I'm gonna just tell you, I think between the two of us, we had 4 touchdowns. Seriously.
Nah, for sure.
One with Drake May, one with Manungai, one
and Etienne, yeah,
and Mooney. Outside of that, then nobody had double digits. The
only 10-point scores that he just named. Everybody, those are the only 10-point scores of the game.
It was ugly. I mean, Texans defense. I sat Stafford. I was actually I'm getting to the point now where I think Drake May's a good, consistent fantasy piece, but Stafford's the upside piece. So I think I'm gonna, make that.
Was he at 20-2 or 30-2 at this point?
I had to look at it, but it may be 31.
31-2.
31-2.
Let me see.
I believe could be something like that. I think they're gonna purposely try to push him towards
30-2. Yeah.
Yeah.
NFC, top of the NFC for the Rams. Probably front runner for MVP right now.
I think they're gonna try to get him the MVP. So they're gonna be throwing around the goal line a lot.
Yeah.
Still
get him up to like
40, 45.
Yeah, I was just thinking that he's at 28-30 right now as far as yards. Get that up, get a 4-rack season, 45 touchdowns. Yeah, no, for sure. Anything else you wanted to highlight from that matchup?
Kemis be saying in the chat, be all depth in that. Wasn't enough depth this week, so I had to get that off. We had to get this dub, and I'm gonna enjoy this one. This one feels good.
Yeah, no, he definitely could have used. Obviously Jamar Chase spitting on people doesn't help.
That was clutch. No Josh Jacobs, no Jamar Chase.
A Waymo Goose, which is kind of crazy in the game that took place, but with Gibbs crib and everything, wasn't much opportunity for him to get a touchdown.
Talk about it. I had Monty.
T. Higgins, like Barner, Judy, just all people with just good opportunities, and just wasn't a lot of output. But you got the dub. Good stuff. Also, I've been meaning to give this to you for like multiple weeks, but Jets towel.
Oh my lord.
We went to the game. What was that? Week 2, Quinn?
Week 3.
That was like week 3. So watched it.
Oh,
You
I
know,
appreciate that. That's very nice of you.
yeah,
Thank
bro.
you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
And you got
Big
the dub.
time.
Yeah, and you got
Thank
the dub.
you.
So I know you
I
got your.
rock with this. I got a hat that. Yeah, that's so dope.
You got
Appreciate
the you got the go to. I know you got the go to Jets towel. You go to all the games. So now you got an updated one.
Facts. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
This was I didn't realize they handed this to you at week
Yeah,
3?
yeah.
Really?
It was a give. Yeah, I think it was on the end, right? Right, Q.
Towards
When we was leaving or on the way in.
okay,
Yeah,
I was just saying, I don't remember it on the way in.
Yeah.
You know, sidebar. We'll talk about that on the way out.
Yeah, but yeah, no. So yeah, no. Shout out to you getting the dub. Putting yourself in position to get out of last place. So definitely need some chips to fall your way. Definitely gonna be some silent not cheerleading, but silent, rooting for different things to happen and some things to go your way for sure. Moving on. Probably the closest matchup of the week. We got Evan winning a tight matchup, 130-126. Got just enough from Brock Purdy. Got just enough from Rico Dowdle to get over the edge. 20 points from Devontae, who's having a monster season. 25 points from Amon-Ra St. Brown. And 12 points from Trey McBride. And then a great pickup from 2 Jags on his team. You got Jacoby Myers and Cam Little both with 13. Browns defense with 16. So a calm 130 from Red. Took another good punch from Vern. He has a really good team. Just plays a lot of tough opponent. Like he's getting a lot of other players' best games and high scoring weeks. Darnold 22, Hunt 19, Chase Brown 14, 11 from Olave, JSN 1,300 yards within 12 weeks of this season. I think they've had their bye already, so that's 11 games. 33 points from him, 12 Jake Bates. So really good, really competitive game. I know Evan had to sweat out the game last night for sure, especially with how low the output was for them. So good dub from him and keeps him right into that 7th seed and right outside the playoff picture. We got 122 to 106, Chris over Scoop. McCaffrey, buzzsaw, 23 points. A.J. Brown with a bounce-back game, 21.
Snap.
Tyrone Tracy, 14. Puka Nacua, 13. Michael Wilson, really clutch pickup for him in the flex with 16. I mean, not Michael Wilson, Sophia Smith's husband. Shout out to him. And Myers in a kicker spot for 13 points. So you got it. Okay, cool. I was gonna send it again. Anyway, but yeah, dub for Chris. Surging up, definitely one of the hotter teams in the league. 8-4, playing well. I think he's on a 3-game win streak. So playing good, coaching well. Got healthy at the right time despite a couple rough outings from Josh Allen. Still able to weather the storm. Scoop had Brissett, Breece Hall, Devontae Smith, Rasheed Rice with a big game. Brenton Strange was good. Tight end pickup. I know Jared mentioned Brenton Strange briefly last week in the waivers. 11 from the Saints defense, just not enough. Scoop and I, kind of similar situation, but his is more so injuries versus coaching. Both 4-8. We play our second matchup this week. So hopefully I can get that dub, keep tiebreaker, stay out of last place, and be as high as I can on the seating so I can have something at least decent to talk trash about over the offseason. Anyway, dog walk of the week goes to my boy Cristiano CP, 133 to 77. Big loss to Zaire, who's 7-5, broke his losing streak. Jalen Hurts with a bounce back game, 32. James Cook with a dub. Wan'Dale Robinson, 26. Despite a Addison Goose, Harrison Butker, 16, and Packers defense, 18. CP, the high score on his team, he had Pittman, Javonte Williams, both outscored his quarterback. So it's been a tough season all year for CP. Tough year for a lot of people associated to the pod's production besides Quinn. So, yeah, we'll be armoring up for it for 2026. And, yeah, we're all just trying to not be in last place, right? That's really the name of the game right now. So that's this Week 12 matchups through and through. So, yeah, unfortunately, Jared and I's seasons are technically over. We're not playing for something. We're preventing we're playing to prevent something now, not for something. Um, so yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles. But yeah, onward to the NFL matchup. Um, the week started with Bills Texans 19-23. Texans with a dub, upsetting the Bills. Very good defense, caught Josh Allen lacking, or pretty much just had a good game. Browns, Shador Sanders starting debut, got the 24-10 dub over the Raiders. Probably the only time I've ever been a Raiders fan where I was okay with losing just to see the ascension and growth of Shador Sanders. Chiefs with an overtime thriller over the Colts. Really good game.
Cheating.
Yeah, crazy.
So you should be
Yeah.
cheating for them. I don't care.
Makes
It's
sense.
just so annoying.
Kansas City Zebras. Bears with a good dub over the Steelers, 31-28. Patriots on the road. Jets lost to the Ravens, 10-23. Seahawks, not easy win, but Titans looked probably the best they've looked all season against the Seahawks, 30-24 in Seattle's favor. Packers big over Minnesota. Detroit overtime win. Jaguars overtime win. Eagles Cowboys, insane last quarter and a half. All the fumbles and just tide turning in that game with the Cowboys prevailing 24-21. Rams rolled the Bucks on Sunday night, and 49ers rolled Carolina on Monday night. So that wraps up Week 12. Watched a lot of Lions Giants. Watched a lot of Eagles Cowboys. Watched a lot of Pats Bengals, Steelers Bears. And like you said, I think the biggest thing for me is just how the Chiefs managed to pull out a victory and the Cowboys managed to pull out a victory. So one a little bit more reliant on actual play, another reliant on some other things. But anything stuck out for you? Any games you were tapped into more so?
I really watched. Well, one of the main plays of the weekend that broke my heart was the Brees Hall fumble at the 2 or the goal line.
Yeah.
That really hurt. My barber's a Ravens fan, so we was chopping it up. The Patriots game was a little sloppy. I thought that game had a little bit more upside to score, but the Eagles game was crazy. Xavier Gibson, former Jet, fumbles. Shocker. Yep. That's why we cut him. That was funny to see. I'm missing one. The Chiefs game was annoying because I knew they were going to win. I'm missing a game in there.
Giants Lions.
That was crazy to watch because of Gibbs. Yeah. Hold on. I feel like I'm missing the game. That was pretty good.
Steelers Bears.
That one was good. Hold on. Oh no. I'm not missing one. Oh yeah, Thursday actually. I didn't believe the Texans were gonna win. I thought that was maybe the upset of the week. Texans with a backup quarterback with Josh Allen. They came and played that defense, so I guess that was a good Thursday night game.
100%. We were tough on not Josh Allen, C.J. Stroud in the beginning of the year, and if he just played to his standard with that defense, they could be
much better.
They'd be in a lot better position and not threatening the Colts for the division maybe, but at least maybe in the AFC wildcard picture. So
for sure,
definitely tough to see. Hopefully their quarterback improvements can take place and they can try and build on that moving into next season. But yeah, so this is where we're gonna pause, right?
Okay.
So we got a couple special guests. Got Evan and Chris gonna join us on the call. Stay tuned. Yeah, we're gonna get them in, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Cool, awesome. So today's first guest, he's sitting at 6-6, fighting to get into the playoffs. It's my dog. We were down there a couple. What was that day?
A couple months ago
for my birthday. Yeah, and he's here to got some things to say, got some things to get off his chest. Shout out Team Red. We got Evan in the building today, DJ Ev. So, Evan, welcome back to the pod.
Yo, what up, fellas? What up, gang?
What's good?
What's
man?
good with you?
So, yeah, man. So, I guess we could start with just talk about, being 6-6. You fighting. You right outside the playoffs. I know. There's been some talk about your moves. So, just speak a little bit about, where you at. You're the only player outside of the playoffs that has a chance. So, a lot of things been falling your way. Had a good win this week. So, yeah, loaded question. But, just talk to me about where you at in the season.
No, it's been good. It's definitely been up and down. Obviously being at 6-6, so it comes with a couple. I think I had a win streak, I had a losing streak. I think I started off like 1-3. And I had a win streak, it kind of kept me afloat. So just really trying to win out, just from the playoffs. Like I don't think I have an option besides winning out. So I just got to take these last two games.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, what moves like it's. I think I have really built myself back up
Yeah.
from that trade I made with Quinn. Obviously, looking in hindsight, look, obviously things are doing good. What I've done the trade now, no, but it is what it is. I can do about it. But what I can do is control what I can control. Made some good waiver moves, made another trade, got a stack back. So it's like you gotta just keep working. I think that makes somebody a good manager. Just knowing what they're doing, just continue to work, continue to get better.
Nah, 100%. I feel like, and two, like we were just saying too during the break, like Herbert's value at the time, like the trade made sense. So it wasn't like it was the after where it's like, oh, maybe, but I mean, like you said, you made another move to make it just as valuable getting Lad McConkey. So it's not like, obviously that's probably the best performance stack, but you still got a pretty formidable one yourself. Um, so as far as any like anything like as far as your drafting, like what would you say was your favorite draft pick as far as you know this year has gone so far?
My favorite pick, probably Devontae Adams.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Yeah.
He was somebody who I liked all season. I was talking about him a lot. I liked him with Stafford. I liked him with McVay, and I just thought his skill was gonna make it look easy, which they've been doing. So I would definitely say him. I feel like I really ain't have any late round like sleepers, because I've been thinking about, thinking about keepers and everything. I'm like, I don't think I really got anybody like late round where I'm like at a full advantage. So
Yeah.
but I think my core did what they're supposed to do. McBride, St. Brown, Devontae Adams, and then obviously I haven't had Bucky Irving in like 2 months, so just filling in the gaps there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Eddie, how about your best pickup as far as like in addition to your team, a non-draft pick?
Oh, Rico Dodo.
For
Yeah,
sure.
He
for
really
sure.
saved my season. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's one thing where if I didn't have him, I'd be probably 2 or 3 wins. I would say. Like, he came in and we had those games. Those back-to-back 30-point games and
100%.
200
Back-to-back
yards.
200
He won
yards.
it both games. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So shout out to him. But yeah, definitely probably best waiver pickup. I would say we kind of some kind of BS right now, but. Definitely a top waiver pickup this season. Like, if anybody got him, I was on it because I had trouble. So, like, every time he would be limited, I'm just going to pick him up.
No, he's definitely going to win the waiver award this year when we do the postseason awards.
I'm sure there's some niggas out there who had trouble and didn't get a chance to pick up that one. That should probably tank their season.
100%.
So, it's trying to be on it.
Yeah, so today, man, I don't know. I was, hanging out, just minding my business, and then I'm sure you were doing the same, probably working, just minding your business, living the Tampa life, doing your thing. Seemed to have been brought up into some chattery, some banter, today. So, I figured to ask both of y'all to get on the platform and give y'all a chance to talk it out and say what needs to be said. But seems like you weren't really in the conversation at first, Evan. If you want to care to allude about that.
I don't get the infatuation. Like, there was 8, 9, 10 trades this year. Niggas traded away Jamar Chase. Like, what I mean? I'm not like the only trade that was made, so I don't understand why niggas is still fixated on something that happened 2 months ago. Like, now I can also see if I made that trade and my team tanked and I'm like 1-10 or some shit. Okay, like I fucked my shit up, but like, nigga, I'm right here. Like,
right.
So it's like. I don't understand the infatuation. That's all. Like, I feel like there's other things that we could talk about. Like, I just don't. Like, I mean, I guess if you're bored, I mean, Sure, but like, I don't know.
If you're bored.
Like, it's nothing to do with him. It wasn't like I made a trade with Chris or nothing like that. It was just like I don't know.
Yeah, definitely a random, sideswipe. But as far as anybody, you got anything to say to anybody? I know who do you play this week?
I play Quinn.
Oh, whoa, whoa! That's a big time matchup. Anything you want to say to Q or anybody else in the league? Give you the chance to wrap up here. The floor is yours. Anything you want to say? Actually, hold up. Chris had all right. Now you got 6 minutes, like 5.5 minutes left. We're giving Chris 15, so you at 9.5. So anything you want to say to Quinn? Anything you want to say to anybody in particular? The floor is yours. Open mic.
I mean, for Quinn, look, I think it's going to be a good matchup. I gotta win. They got some good matchups. I think my team is fully capable of winning any given week. Honestly, I think it's going to be a good game. I think Quinn beat me week 1, so it'd be nice little get back.
Okay.
And I think it'll do or die for me. So yeah, ain't no other option. Gotta win by any means. But nah, other than that, I think it's been a good league. Like, I think it's been a good year this year. I think niggas definitely improved. Give Steve some credit. I think he definitely holding the
100%. 100%.
Shout out Steve. I know Jared having a rough year.
Sure, it hurts.
That's just been kind of funny.
Bro, I coached so bad this last 2 weeks, dog. Literally, my flex is the difference maker between 2 dubs, dog. Threw my season out myself, bro.
That should be funny, but
Jared might not even get last place. Certain things fall.
Another thing, that's why I don't understand. Like, Chris just be, I don't know if he's boring. It's like, nigga, you over here screenshotting Jared, like. I don't understand why he just can't get niggas' dicks out of his mouth.
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad you brought that up. This nigga just screenshotting niggas' waivers, bro, let him work. He's not, I don't get it.
Tracking transactions, questioning league rules.
What does that got to do with you?
Oh my god! What does that got to do with you?
I don't think Jared wants to make a DIY music video. Take time out of his time to
just do his thing,
Yo.
I don't know. Look, that's the only person I say right now. I don't know what type of time he on. But everybody else, I don't care. Let Alex talk his shit. He deserves it. I give him his hopes. So I think it's going to be interesting playoffs. It's always funny when niggas start losing.
Oh my gosh! Once it turns to playoff contenders versus cheerleaders versus Cancuners versus the Cancuners.
There's only going to be one winner, so just keep that same energy.
100%.
That's all I gotta say. Look, we all try to win. I get it. You can talk your shit now, but niggas, everybody, 11 niggas going home. So keep that same energy. I don't got time for niggas hiding.
Right.
Just not answering their phone.
It's gonna be a long summer for somebody, right?
Just keep the same energy, yo. That's all I care about.
Hey,
all I gotta say.
I'll be the first to say, bro.
Win like a man, lose like a man.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
It's a lot of volume of smoke that's been going up, going down.
I haven't heard Zaire.
Oh my god, bro! I literally was just about to say that.
Like 3 or 4, he was.
I'd rather you in the playoffs than him, just because he's just been so quiet. Like, he got training circuits in Chicago now. He's just not locked in. So I get it, but I'm glad he's doing his thing. Shout out to him. Shout out to Coach Z.
Yeah,
but yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Long story short, man, I think I've been having a pretty good year.
100%.
I probably was that the trade the best move, best idea? Nah, but shit happens, man. Just gotta keep working, and like I said, I think I put together a team that if I can get in the playoffs, man, if I can win out and get into the playoffs, I think I have a shot. I think I got players playing at a good level.
Listen, bro, I'll drop Caleb. I'll drop Joe Burrow for you real quick. Give you a shot against Quinn.
I got Herbert versus the Raiders.
Oh yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, like what?
Never mind.
Like, that's the best. That's the best I could do. Yo. Herbert and Lab versus the Raiders. At home, coming off a bye, they just played terrible
Who Dallas got this week?
last
Q?
week.
Chiefs Thursday.
They played Chiefs on
Ooh
Thanksgiving.
wee!
I need that shit to be a little stiff, like just a little stiff, like just a little
It's an
stiff.
Arrowhead.
Nah,
Nah,
Dallas.
it's in Dallas.
I was about to
It's
say.
gonna be up. It's gonna be up.
That's gonna be. I'm watching that. I'm watching
it.
every second of that game.
Hopefully that shit can just be stiff, like 24, like 20, like 21-17, some shit like that.
Four field goals each from Bucker and
I
Aubrey.
can't do the. Yeah, I can't do the 30, 37, 34. Like, yeah, I just nah.
Pickens and Prescott for 60.
Yeah, you just see it, but hopefully it's Chiefs. They can keep being. They got to win too, so I'm hoping they kind of limit big plays. They're pretty well coached, yo. And I think it's going to be probably 50-50 Chiefs and Dallas, man.
Nah, for sure.
It's Thanksgiving, and I know them niggas going to be airing up the Joe. So, I don't know.
Nah, absolutely.
I'll be watching it, though. I'm going to be watching. I might be dozing off after the Thanksgiving food.
Nah, that's the last one, isn't it?
It's going to be some shit where it's like first quarter, like 7-3. I'm gonna wake up late third. It's like 31-20.
Yeah.
Just like check my app,
like Pickens for 40, Kelsey, Rasheed Rice, just a bunch of just nonsense. Like,
just wake up. It's 31-27 going into the fourth. Like, all right, like,
100%.
I know where over here in the food coma. What?
Nah, 100%, bro. 100%. But I ain't gonna take up too much more of your time, bro. Appreciate you jumping on the pod again.
No doubt. I'm gonna be out there December 17th to the 23rd. I'm coming out for like a week. I made sure I was like, last couple times I've been out there, it's only been like 3 or 4 days, and I was always doing something. So yeah, I came out it's Wednesday to Tuesday. So yeah, I'm there for like
100%. We have PJ's Wednesday night.
I'm at PJ's at least twice, yo. At least twice I'll be at PJ's. But yeah, I'm be out, so definitely.
Oh no, well, shit. I'll see you in a couple weeks then, gangy.
No, 100%.
All right, absolutely, bro. All right, be safe. Have a good night. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Tell the family. Send my love for Thanksgiving as well, bro.
So I appreciate that. Y'all have a good one, fellas.
All right, broski.
All right.
Yes, sir. You too, bro. All right. I was like 15. That was perfect. All right. And we'll be right back. All right. We back on the pod. Appreciate y'all staying tapped in as always. Again, just a quick reminder, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I was about to say Jared X. Danny X and Jared back again. We got another guest for y'all this week. A little bit of a different episode. Got a lot more guests. I know we haven't had many all season. So we're back with my boy Chris. Chris, what's up? You are live on channel 856. Welcome back, my brother.
Quills.
What's going on, fellas? I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, good to have you, man. The hottest team in the league currently. I'll be the first to say it. I think earlier in the pod I said...
Say
it
that
again.
one more time.
I got you. The hottest team in the league right now, League of Kings. Technically, the hottest team just lost, so officially the longest streak in the league. Chris Love is on the pod with us today. And, so right now he is the 3 seed, 8-4, playing really well. Like I said, hottest team in the league. His core 3, Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey, Puka Nacua are hooping right now. About to get Omarion Hampton back for the playoff stretch. Chris, man, how you feeling, bro?
I'm not going to lie. I've been telling people all season, just wait till my core 3 get back. Once they were all healthy, I haven't lost since they all been back. That's all I got to say. Which means I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. You know what I mean?
This is true. It's showing. Putting up a lot of points, even when it seems like you might lose, you come back and score, and get it done. What would you say has been like the biggest thing that kept you like afloat, right? Like, like you said, off to a rough start. Like, how did you stay in the fight?
It's a great question.
To like get to 8-4, right? Because at 3-4, that's tough. And early in the season, you might want to make a trade. You might want to shake it up or whatever. You didn't do any of that. Did you make a trade this year?
Yeah, he traded for Puka.
The Puka trade. The Puka trade. Right. But other than that, I mean, even still, and then from there, like, even still, you know, it wasn't wins right away. So what would you say, like, you know, with the Puka, like, how did you, you know, weather the storm?
Well, it was right now it's key waiver pickups. I kind of messed up. I got a little prideful, and I wanted to beat Alex with Dylan
Oh
Gabriel.
my gosh.
If I would have if I would have picked up Aaron Rodgers that week like I planned, I would have won that week. But it is what it is. But I got some waiver pickups, man. Tyrone Tracy, he started kicking up when Scatterbo went down,
For sure.
and then
Michael
and then I
Wilson.
had a surprise. I didn't think he was going to go off like Michael Wilson. Like I picked him up right before the game he went off, and then I was like, damn, he got 18 targets. I'm starting him next week.
Yeah, you
Next
know,
thing
he's been
he
going with
get 15
Brissett.
targets.
Nah, for sure.
Those two players is definitely what I think is extending my win streak. I know I got my big three, but I need consistency from them, and they've been kicking up for me for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, you know, you got a pretty like solid core. So like, where do you see like when you get Omarion Hampton? You think you got to shake it a lot up? Like you got to trim some players? Like where do you see Omarion Hampton playing? And now you got like a super flex. You got to wait a week. Like you want to hold those cards close to the vest. Like where do you see Omarion Hampton? Like you wait till the playoffs. Like what are you thinking?
Uh, Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, no clue. The way Tyrone Tracy kicking up for me,
Right.
and the way Jameis Winston got that offense buzzing, I'm gonna let him rock out. I gotta see Mario when he comes back. See how they play with him. See how he comes in. You know.
Just the Dolphins 32.
Yeah. Right now I need him for week 14 because week 14 C-Max out and Tracy's out.
Ooh.
So I can rock out this week without him. I'm gonna see how he comes back in. Hopefully he snaps. And I want to make that decision. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But I need him for week 14 with my two stars out. Yeah. I need him for the playoffs, man. It's all about matchups in the playoffs. And if Amari comes back, he hasn't played for a while, so he's fresher. I know he just got hurt, but he's fresh as far as hasn't been taking all these hits all season since week 5.
Yep.
Wow. I think I can make a run for the chip, fellas. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see Quinn got a team. Alice, of course, got a team. I'm not gonna lie. Steen team be on and off, but Steen got a little team. But I think I can make a little run for it.
Do you want to buy or do you like where you at? You want to play through?
I don't think I'm. Can I get the buy? I can get the ball. Quinn I would have to win out, and Quinn would have to lose out.
Y'all and who won y'all game? You won.
I beat Quinn.
Oh, you beat Quinn.
Yeah, I was Quinn's first loss.
Then yeah, okay, yeah, right.
That was
interesting. Season's gonna get interesting.
90 game type time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I got my podcast and interview questions. Jared, you want to ask anything before we give him the floor? Because I know he's got a lot to say.
What was your I guess your mentality heading into the season? What was your mentality coming off last year? You had a strong year, made the playoffs. Unfortunately, you caught the work last year from me in the playoffs. But heading into this year, what was your mindset? What was you kind of focusing on?
First off, I lost to you by a very little bit.
Cooper
Cup gave me 0 points.
It was like 3 points, but I'm gonna take it though, because them playoffs.
But
some people don't have playoff wins in our league. Some people don't. So
that's facts. But my mindset was to even out my team. I felt like I was running back heavy, but not receiver heavy. So I wanted consistency from both levels. Because last year I think I had Kyron and Jameer, and they was hitting, but my receivers was they was on and off. That's really why I made that trade for Puka. That's why I gambled on Ted McMillan, because I wanted a receiver that's consistent. You know me?
Yeah.
But that was basically my mindset, to even out my team. Defense and kicker, that's going to be changing. But
that's always been your blueprint, though. You never been like need a strong kicker, need a strong defense. Like you'll play the matchups.
Yeah, I'm playing him. Well, my kicker, he's been kicking late. He's been turning up lately, so he's gonna stay in there till you know what I mean?
Yeah,
something happens.
Till otherwise, for sure.
Yeah.
No, for sure. All right, brother. I know. We talked to Evan Pryor, so he already got his 15 in. A little bit more of the same from your banter earlier. A lot of your infatuation with him was a point of emphasis. The fact that you're on a certain private part. I won't as a host of the pod, I'll keep it PG. I let our guests talk how they feel and see fit. But a lot of private parts were mentioned on where you are currently located. Yeah, I don't think that goes over well with you, right, Chris?
And you know what's the wild part? And this is what nobody knows and nobody hears. And this is why I come off like that. When I was 3-4 and Evan beat me, he and Alex called me for 5 weeks straight. Double FaceTime, called me for 5 weeks straight, talking about what they would have did with my team. That's what nobody hears. You know me? So when I go on the chat and I tell him he made damn near the worst trade of the year, top 2 worst trade of the year, getting rid of Dak and George Pickens for who do you get?
Justin Herbert and somebody. Who would you throw back, Quinn?
Yeah, you gave away the number 2 receiver and a top 10 QB for Justin Herbert.
Nobody?
I know you wanted him, but damn, it's been 3 weeks. And see, he got rid of him when CD just got hurt. So yeah, if you're gonna be on me when I'm losing, when I'm winning, be on me the same way. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear you be on me the same way. But when I bring it up when he losing, I'm on his dick. I'm grabbing his dick. Shut the hell up, yo. Take your fucking L like a man. Take it like a man. Pause. I was taking it when I was losing. You mean? I was sitting there letting him go off. I'm not letting him go off. I'm going to say my stuff back. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and say he's on my dick. Nah, you got all rights. I'm ass right now. You know me? And the crazy part is, Evan's team's not even bad. Evan got a pretty decent team, actually.
For sure. I think he gets one over Zaire, personally.
I don't know. I don't know I know he plays Quinn.
Oh, true.
I don't know who he plays after Quinn. It all depends on who he plays after Quinn.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But yeah, and he deserves not to make the playoffs for making it seem like I'm on his dick and turning the tables like that. And karma, and that's what the hell got to Jared. That karma shit. That's
my God.
Went downhill. All right. Yo. Karma catches up to niggas, and that shit's catching Evan.
Oh my Lord,
I hear you. The floor is still yours if you have more.
I definitely got more, and I didn't really get to go in on Jared on this podcast because I don't know if everybody else remembers.
Yeah.
But Jared, the co-commissioner at the time, because the nigga got fired, Jared let a trade go through.
God,
because he thought it benefited him because he was playing that opponent that week.
And so, did he win that game?
No, I lost.
He lost.
Let me tell you what I told you on the phone. I said, the trade, I don't like it, but the rule is when they agree, I'm hitting accept. That's what I said on the phone. But I said, even better, because now I'm pressing accept for sure when I saw it, because I play him and there was multiple people's on bye. So I said, oh, he's not even like going to be able to play the people he's trading for. Bet. That's literally what I told you on the FaceTime. So it's not that I needed the advantage. It's, I felt slighted because he's playing or not. He's trading for someone he can't even play. I forget who. I think it was Derrick Henry on the bye.
One thing
Somebody?
I know, Jared,
it's one of them. But yeah, JCM had like 26 versus me.
One thing I know is, Jared, if you weren't playing for him that week, you would have never let that trade go through.
What I told you what the rule is. If I would have denied it, it would have been the same thing. Then it would have been like, oh, why'd you deny the trade? It would have been why did you deny the trade? They accepted the trade between them two. So it's not like I could say no unless it's something that's egregious.
I see you empty your lineup because Devontae Adams was traded for Debo before. So
yes.
Right there, you were never letting through if you weren't playing for him.
I didn't agree with the trade. No, that definitely I wouldn't have made the trade personally. I feel like Waddle was the tipping point. I feel like it was like, okay, they could have did that without Waddle and it would have been even, but with Waddle, yeah, it definitely looked a little suspect.
Well, regardless, it really don't matter at this point. We damn near the playoffs. But I also want to say one thing, and it's about Alex. I know he went 11-0, blah blah blah. He finally got his first loss. He's really not as good as niggas think. I want everybody to know that. You mean? And I pray to God, I'm the guy to play him in the offs. I pray to God I'm the guy to take him off. Because he's not what we think he is.
We might need you to fly out to Jersey if that's the case.
Oh, I want to be next to him. I want to watch these games with him. You know what I mean? Because, that trade, like, I don't think he has the same streak without the trade. To be fair,
I mean, JSN is a dog, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He would still have JSN on his team right now.
He would have had JSN, but
JSN's OD.
He wouldn't have Derek. He wouldn't have Derek Henry.
His second running back was Swift.
Yeah.
He's not. You know what I'm saying? He would have had JSN and Drake would have been nice, but outside of that, like
you can get away with Swift with Jonathan Taylor in your lineup.
Undefeated.
No, I'm not saying that, but you could definitely get away with DeAndre Swift as your RB2 with Jonathan Taylor. Like you could get away with that. You can get away with Jonathan Taylor is RB1. He's putting up like
now,
20.
Then he gets to put Waddle in the flex like after Reek get hurt. Like
and the Nico Collins.
I'm about to say Mike Evans is hurt, so he's really like he don't even feel that right now.
Yeah. But Mike Evans, he wasn't doing much before he got hurt. I mean,
Mike Evans is Mike Evans, yo. Mike Evans is a bucket, especially in the red zone with Baker. He's a bucket. I ain't gonna gas it now.
That's nice. Like I said, I don't think he's the same team, but I also think he's about to show his true colors. A couple niggas got banged up. His nigga started Hodges this week. Like,
yeah, that was a little wild.
Daryl Hodge.
That was like the Dylan Gabriel stuff. That's just
all
like
options he could have started. He started Hodges. He gave him 0 points. He doesn't know football. He knows names. He knows big names. That's why he got Derrick Henry. That's why he went for Nico. He knows big names. But when it comes to the role, he really got to know football and plug and play. He's not doing that. You feel me? He doesn't know potential.
I hear you, bro. Yeah.
That's what I got to say about Alex. All right. Next thing I want to know, Keemus better make the playoffs or he will not hear the end of it. All right. The way that nigga made a ranking in the middle of the season and put me below a couple niggas, Keemus just better make the playoffs. And I play him this week too.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be hilarious. I just cooked him, so game. Chris, go ahead and cook him again.
Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, this is a must-win game for Keemus.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that now.
He could drop. He's fifth now because Steam jumped him.
I believe so.
Who's sixth? He's fifth. Zaire's sixth.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I had to choose a nigga to get out the playoffs, it's Zaire for sure.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah, the way he talks when he's winning is crazy. But we haven't seen a peep from him in the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, I was just saying that. Training circuits and, Coach Z this, Coach Z that, model shoots.
All the time in the world.
Matter of fact, put the model pic right here. Go ahead. All right, right here. What is this? This is what he's been doing. Just in case y'all was wondering. But go ahead, Chris. I'm listening.
Now, luckily I can't see that.
You'll see it on the post. On the post edits. Oh shit! But
back to the Alex trade with Foom.
Yeah,
like he made that big trade to still be ass. Like that's what kills me. Trade away all his players for JSN to still be ass.
So I think one thing that I will say, as a host, I have to be impartial. So I'm going to ask you a question. It's been a little bit discussed as to why you are watching people's transactions. People are trying to not play for last place. People are trying to compete all the way out. 14 weeks. You can't stop playing, right? You don't want to be in last place.
Literally.
As somebody that of yourself, you've been in last place, so I know you want to do everything you could to get out, and I think that's what Jared's doing. I just want to hear your side of it and what's your point of view with it is. That's all.
All I remember is of me being in the last place about 30 years ago. I remember.
He's trying to get his lie right. He's trying to get his lie right.
I remember getting kickback. Quinn says it wasn't no kickback. I remember the kickback. All right. That's all I was trying to say.
Just trying to lie correctly.
Keep it consistent. And if it wasn't, if nobody was doing that, if people were picking up players before, all right, it is what it is. But I don't remember that. I remember being out of the playoffs and you're not allowed to make transactions. That's what I remember.
I think it was an uproar, but not a rule break. Like, yeah, they got on you, but it wasn't like, all right, undo the transactions.
I don't remember anybody saying anything about any of that to him. It's just that's just like made up. Like,
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay,
just like hearsay. That's completely hearsay. Like,
and I was like, stop telling him, because I really thought that was a rule that he couldn't make transactions. That's what I thought.
No.
Hey, at the end of the day, it's night, and we're two co-hosts that aren't playing for anything. So
you can't get in still?
Nah, I can't get 7 wins. Even if I went out, Evan can get 8 wins.
Oh, God.
Yeah. My max is, my best record could be, 6-8? Yeah, 6-8.
And you know what? Now, like, I'm glad, like, you guys kind of are in it, because now you guys can be non-biased, right? So.
We was never biased. I don't care who.
Can y'all answer a question for me?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I want y'all to really look at the playoffs and tell me what y'all think. Like, who do y'all think has the best chance to win it?
Rank the 6. I'll rank the 6 right now.
Rank the 6.
I'll go. Shit. I'll go.
Alex's team got the most upside. Straight up, Steen's team is definitely up there too. He probably has probably third most.
I would say Alex, then you. Alex, you, Steen.
Steen's team can go crazy for no reason. Like,
I just don't. I'm only saying this because I don't know what.
I'm just saying blindly. Like, those are just 2 teams right there. Like, if you see, you're probably gonna be like, all right. If you see Zaire or Alex, or
I'm only putting Quinn 4th. Quinn's only 4th.
Oh, Quinn
because
too.
Because of that rough patch. Only reason.
I'm not gonna lie.
Only reason.
Let George Pickens catch 2 touchdowns on your neck.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Let George Pickens catch 2 and Ibuka have 2, and then you're gonna be looking crazy, because that's what Quinn did. I think was it? It was Evan who went crazy, but I think Quinn had. I think it was Ibuka 2 touchdown game or a touchdown game.
Yeah.
It'll get ugly quick. So
the thing with me is, the only thing with Quinn is,
I like them teams.
I gotta see the Cowboys matchups, because
I
feel like if Dak and Pickens have a bad game, he's done.
I mean, you could think that. I mean,
I think that's the same thing with Steen too. Like, if he gets nothing from his wide receivers, like, he's cooked.
I don't know. George Kittle, he be going crazy. He went crazy.
Actually, I'll flip that, because Quinn has a little bit of a better roster. Steen's just playing like they're hotter. So I'll say Alex, Chris, Quinn, Steen.
I'd probably say Alex, Quinn, and Steen. Maybe Chris or Steen tied 3rd.
And then I think Kemis and Zaire are just both not trending upward at all.
I don't know that Rod truthfully. I know they've been trading a lot, or at least Kemis been trading a lot. I know Evan, like, this week, definitely consistent. Like,
he's not getting the Lamar points like that. Yeah. That, I think, kind of like he moves and grooves with the Lamar. And then, like, the Waymo zeros, like, you can't afford no Waymo zeros.
Zero at this time of year is just bankrupt. Like, it's just bankrupting.
So, like, that's where it's interesting. So,
now let me tell you my final couple week rankings real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being non-biased about it. Alex, number 1. I'm number 2. Quinn, number 3. Steen, and I put Evan ahead of Kemis and Zaire, even though he's out of the playoffs right now.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even think I was just going off of playoff teams. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually.
I think if Evan makes the playoffs, he's better than both of them.
Yeah, I could agree with
that. Especially if he gets Bucky back.
I could agree with that. I could agree with that.
The problem is he has to play Quinn. That's the problem.
Right.
If he loses to Quinn, I don't know. Then he's banking on other people.
Then he needs Zaire to lose. Yeah, Keenis.
Yeah. And who he play last? Who's that?
Who?
Evan? I don't know who that is.
Last? Who? Who? You or
Evan?
Evan?
The last week.
What
Evan.
was it?
Who does Evan play week 14?
Week 14.
Oh, he plays CPL.
Okay.
Yeah.
And CPL has him there have his team on the bye.
Okay, so Evans got to win this week, looking ahead to the week 14, which will look likely to win. So Evan needs to win this week.
Well, Evan needs to win, or he needs to win one of the two, and he needs Zaire and Kemis to lose.
To lose out.
I think I think he beat one of them though. So he got to just tie with them.
Yeah. It's gonna get wild. It's definitely a lot of shit can go down for sure. Definitely gonna get interesting. Oh, I forgot Eric Musselman got a black wife. Sorry, we got the USC game on the back. I'm like, why? Who are they taking random black? That's his wife. But yeah, yeah, bro. Nah, we appreciate you coming on the pod. Any last words? Any final before we get out of here?
Yeah, I got one thing to say.
Yeah, go for it, man, my brother.
Don't let me win. I don't want to have to say the words I'm going to have to say in the chat if I win. So make sure y'all band together and do all you can to not let me win.
You want me to drop Joe Burrow for you? You want me to drop Joe Burrow for you?
What is that going to do, Josh? He'll never play over Josh.
That's a good point. All right.
Josh got his bad game out the way.
Yeah, and multiple of them too, so it shouldn't be any more. You got lucky when you played me. He almost flopped just enough. Almost.
Only thing about Josh though, the last two games, which would be like the semifinals and the chip, he played the Browns D and the Eagles D.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be I'm thinking that he would have had an AFC East matchup, but that's just as bad.
But it is what it is. He's Josh Allen. He can ball versus anybody.
Well, they don't got the division, so he's definitely gonna turn it up because they got to go for wild card.
I mean, everybody plays before the long.
Oh shit! I'm thinking the full
17.
season. Yeah. So he might still have like a Patriots or some shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he played the Patriots like week 13, like during the regular season still.
Oh word. You should be Gucci then. Well, hey bro, like I said already, I think you got a strong chance at it. I wish you the best of luck. Appreciate you jumping on the pod, taking out some of your time. Send my love to the fam. Enjoy your holiday. You gonna be Caribbean or you gonna be in the States for the holiday?
I'm working.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
It's alright.
Well, listen, send my love to your family. And yeah, enjoy your holiday.
Thanksgiving, eat good for me.
You already know the vibes, Chris. Good luck getting up with us. Happy Thanksgiving. And yeah, we're going to be out there again. Hopefully we'll catch you the next time we in Tampa.
For sure.
Oh, for sure. Got to.
All right, bro. Be safe out there. I'll holler at you soon.
All right, brothers.
All right, bro. Be safe. Much love to Chris for hopping on. You know, Chris is a good time, funny. Definitely got a strong team and one of the bigger top 5 Eagle fans that I know. So, you know, Chris is funny. But, definitely got a good team. And, shout out to him for hopping on.
Yes, sir. Like Jared said, got a good team. Shout out to Chris. Definitely one of the bigger Eagle fans I know. Shout out to him. We're going to take a quick intermission. We'll be back with rankings, waivers, and guess the player. We'll be right back. And we are back.
Bizak.
And we are back. And we are back. Okay. So, obviously with the guests, we're going to have a little bit of a condensed portions for our other parts of our episode. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a brief spiel for the rankings and the waivers. Jared's going to update you on his bold predictions, and then he's going to fire off the guess the player. we'll wrap it up with rapid fire as we usually do, and then we'll send you guys home. We appreciate y'all for sticking with us. I know it's going to be a little bit longer of an episode, but a more entertaining episode with our guests. So, waivers. Couple. I mean, at this point, Jared was just saying to me off cam that there's not any buys this week. So teams have options. You don't have to necessarily go pick somebody up for somebody if it's kickers or defenses. Just be mindful of the matchups because people you have all your players. You shouldn't have to really worry unless you had to deal with an injury. So um, a couple names just to drop. Guys like Troy Franklin had a couple good weeks. Jacoby Brissett's playing really well, which Jared will talk about in his bold predictions. Kyle Monungai still getting good value alongside DeAndre Swift, but they are playing the Eagles, so think about things like that. Christian Watson has been playing well since he's back from injury. One Jared mentioned that's probably big is Devin Neal. Alvin Kamara left early with a knee injury, so he might not might. He will definitely have an uptick in play this week against the Dolphins, who allow a lot of teams to go off. So, Chamir Dike in Tennessee as well is another person you can look at, as well as Parker Washington, who we keep mentioning. Colston Loveland is the premier tight end. Caleb's balling right now, so kind of ends right there. But keep an eye on those waivers. Those are guys that you should definitely be in tune with and tap in with. Now, moving on to our rankings. So, as far as rankings go, um, you want to make sure that you're just looking at matchups still. Again, nobody's on bye, so a couple of our green lights. You want to make sure that you start HN against the Saints, Bijan Robinson. Um, Obviously, like guys like Pat Mahomes who are playing really well. um, yeah, I mean Christian McCaffrey. You know, Jonathan Taylor, obviously, playing those heavy hitters. Um, yeah, I mean, pretty cut and dry. Player stars. Look at the matchups. Look at teams playing the Raiders, teams playing the Dolphins,
The Jets.
the Jets, the Saints. I know Saints Dolphins are playing each other, but sometimes in those stink fests, a lot of those teams start to go off. Maybe the Jaguars, the Titans, obviously. So look at people playing those teams, and yeah, and look at the position rankings. Like how good is this team? Like the Patriots. I mean, not the Patriots. The Bengals are really bad against the run. The Raiders are really bad against wide receivers. So just look at those different matchups. Obviously, your apps will tell you what's green and what's red. So, but we'll keep that brief. You guys should have everything you need at this point in the season. But I will kick it over to Jared, and he will go over last week's bowl predictions versus this week's bowl predictions. I think he did pretty well. So, Jared, talk to the people.
Yeah, last week I had to rebound. Definitely, I had some good calls. I had Jonathan Taylor under 75 rushing yards. That one was a success. He was under 60 at 58 on the week. Cleveland, Las Vegas, I said to score under 35 points. Over under, I think, was 36 and a half.
Whoa, you caught that on the nose. That was 34 points.
34 for sure.
That's crazy.
Tyler Loop finishes a top 5 kicker versus the Jets with at least 3 field goals made. He did finish with 3 field goals. Can't talk for some reason. I think he was tied 7th at the position or 8th.
Yeah, yep,
week.
7th or 8th. Yeah, I had him for this week. Yep.
Nice sturdy game with 11. And then my fail of the week, Chris Olave. I had him getting 6 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown, finishing as a top 12 receiver on the week versus Atlanta. He had a decent week, but he didn't score, and so he didn't have that production. But 3 out of 4 was pretty good. Trying to carry over some momentum this week. I got some bolder predictions. Pause. Taysom Hill, I'm going to say he scores his first touchdown of the year versus Miami. Finishes at the top 12 tight end of the week. I mean, the bar is kind of low for tight ends, but I like Taysom Hill as a dart throw this week. He had 10 carries last week, 5 of them being in the red zone. So, good opportunity there with the Kamara's injury.
Swiss Army.
Swiss Army knife for sure. Jacoby Brissett, I have him throwing for 275 and 3 touchdowns versus Tampa. Their defense, I believe the last 2 games, 9 passing touchdowns allowed. Cleveland, I'm going to say that they post their third straight 15-point game. Bold call, but they're playing the 49ers, who just played terrible versus the Panthers. Brock Purdy with 3 picks. Sloppy
Shadoozy.
game. Hopefully he can even rebound and have a better game.
Absolutely.
And that defense comes to play, so we'll see if Cleveland can hang tough.
Well, Miles Garrett's up to what? 18?
Something like that. Craziness.
He's going to shatter that record.
And I hate choosing from the same game, but I will go Devon Achane. I got him being a top 5 running back on the week. 150 scrimmage yards and 2 touchdowns. The Saints defense, I don't know, I just can see Miami not needing to throw the ball. Maybe even if they throw the ball to him, could be
Start packing the season up.
Yeah, I can see Achane having a big game this week, so he's someone I love. So yeah, those will be my predictions on the week. We're hoping to stay consistent, stay hot, and yeah.
Keep it moving and grooving.
There you go.
The floor is still yours, sir. It's GTP time.
All right, let's do it. I'm pulling up my email, so give me a second. But no, I appreciate that. Let's get to it. GTP, we have 4 on the week. I have 2 receivers and a tight end and a defense. So you can let
defense
me know.
is back.
Yeah, defense
is back. I'll go with one of the receivers.
We have an ascending and a descending receiver. So
let's go with the descending receiver.
All right. We got receiver currently on the year is 46th. He has a total of 74.8 points. He averages 9.35 points per game. Only 53 targets, 28 catches, 412 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5 red zone targets, and 1 rushing attempt for 16 yards. He's also missed 3 games. Last year, I apologize. He was wide receiver 20 on the year. He finished with 181 points. He averaged just over 12 points per game. He finished the year with 99 targets for 63 catches, 875 yards, 9 touchdowns, which was tied for 6th in the league. He had 13 red zone opportunities, 3 rushing attempts for 20 yards, so he's averaging 6.7 per carry. And he had a rushing touchdown, and he missed 2 games last year.
Cooper Kupp?
No. He's playing... Yeah, oh, no, I'm sorry. Never mind. But yeah, you're on the right path, yeah. But no, not Cooper. Excuse me.
DJ Moore?
I got a hint for you.
That's 2 strikes. All right, go ahead. Yep.
He had a suspension to begin the year.
Rasheed Rice?
I was hoping you didn't go
Strike
that way,
3.
but yeah, Rasheed Rice was 6 games. He was only 2, I believe. But this is Jordan Addison.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Wide receiver 40. I'll be honest,
because his numbers blend in. Like that could have been like a DK too. Like I know his numbers is near there. Like that was a good one.
For
Good pull,
sure.
Good pull.
He was really good last year.
USC guy. Yeah, he was really good. 9 touchdowns too. Yeah.
10 if you count rushing, but I was off him this year. The Vikings offense, I knew I'm good on McCarthy.
Yeah. All right, stick with the wideouts. Who's ascending?
Ascending wide receiver. Okay. Currently wide receiver 12 on the year. He has just under 130 points. He's averaging 11.7 points per game. He has 108 targets on the year, which is 3rd in the league. 69 catches for 734 yards, which is 15th in the league. He has 4 touchdowns, 3 red zone targets, 1 rush for -3 yards. He's 0 for 1 passing with a pick. Last year, he was wide receiver 93. He finished the year with 60.7 points. He averaged 7.6 points per game, only 44 targets, 32 catches for 400 receiving yards, 1 touchdown, 5 red zone targets, 1 rush for 7 yards, and a fumble lost. I will give you the hint.
Okay.
Last year was injury related, so he did miss 9 games. That explains his wide receiver 93 status.
Can you run through just this season one more time?
Wide receiver 12 on the year. 129.6 points. He averages 11.8 points per game. He has 108 targets on the year, which is good for third. 69 catches, 734 yards, which is 15th. 4 touchdowns, 3 red zone targets, and 1 rushing attempt for -3 yards. And he's 0 for 1 passing with an interception.
That's the part I was thinking about. Okay.
Week 4, he had a receiving touchdown and a passing interception in the same game.
Okay. Big jump in production. AFC or NFC?
NFC.
Okay. All right. NFC. Romeo?
Mm-mm. Good call, though.
NFC. No. Bears, no. No. I'm not using that guess on him. Jameson Williams.
Mm-mm.
Damn. All right. Was that my first one or second one?
That was your second one.
Shit. South. What's the other team down there? Yeah, them.
He's a whole team's offense, it feels like, essentially. He's third in the league in targets, so he's a target hog.
108 is crazy.
He's one of the best injury discounts of the draft this year, I ain't gonna lie. I was all out for him, pause. He plays in a bad team, though.
It's the whole team. NFC East. Bang, bang, bang. Wandale Robinson?
Good call, but this is Chris Olave, wide receiver 12.
Chris Olave.
He missed 9 games last year. I guess they put him on IR to finish the year with that concussion.
He kept freaking getting his brains splattered. 0 for 2 on the wideouts. All right. You said tight end defense?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go defense.
This defense is currently DST 23. They have a total of 60 points on the year. They average 5.45 points per game. They average 315 yards per game, 22 points per game. They got 2 defensive touchdowns. They're tied for 10th in the NFL with 27 sacks. No safeties. They're the second least interceptions with 3 picks. They have 11 fumbles forced, 6 recovered, 2 blocks. Last year, they were DST number 2. They had 158 total points. They averaged 9.3 points per game. They averaged 335.4 yards per game allowed, 19 points per game, 3 defensive touchdowns. They were tied 4th in the NFL with 49 sacks, no safeties, 1st in the league with picks with 24, 12 fumbles forced, 9 recovered, and 2 blocks.
AFC?
NFC.
Oh, damn. I was going to say Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's defense is doing good for fantasy, but not statistically. I don't think they're having a great year.
Oh, Minnesota.
Good call.
Yeah,
definitely
Minnesota.
Yeah. You had them too when they had that 30-point blowout.
I did, yeah. I got rid of them though after that because they weren't great after that. So that makes sense from like the numbers you're saying. Yeah, Minnesota. All right, there we go.
That was a good pull.
All right, we're back. Had to pay the bills. Is that what they say? That's what they say. Yeah, that is what they say. You had to pay the bills real quick. All right. Cool. Got Minnesota. Yeah, perfect. All right. Couldn't go over on this one. All right. Last one. Try to go 500, and it is a tight end.
We're looking at currently the tight end 22 on the year. He has 66.8 points, averaging 6.68 points per game. Only 32 targets, 26 catches, 298 yards, 4 touchdowns, 5 red zone targets. Last year, he was tight end 10. He finished with 135.8 points, averaged 8 points per game, 78 targets, 65 catches, 653 receiving yards, 7 touchdowns, which was good for 8th in the league last year, tied for 8th, 9 red zone targets. He had 3 fumbles and 2 lost last year.
Zach Ertz.
Good catch. Or good catch. Good call, but no. Of that ilk, but not as old.
I might have Dalton Schultz.
Of that ilk, but a little bit better. Less old, younger though.
AFC or NFC?
AFC.
Evan Ingram.
A good call though. This one is a Pat Fryermuth.
Smooth.
Yeah, wide receiver.
I should have sat with that a little bit longer, but yeah.
Tight end 10 last year to tight end 22. I don't know. He had one big week, I guess, the Browns week with the Steelers, that blow up week. He got a couple touchdowns scattered in there, but thought it was a little interesting.
Damn. All right. We appreciate y'all tapping in. I know it's a little bit of a longer one, but it should be a little bit more entertaining with our guests. Shout out to Red. Shout out to Chris for making time. We appreciate y'all as always. Hope y'all have a good Thanksgiving. And I hope all of y'all have a good Thanksgiving. And we thank God for got a lot to be thankful for. Won't get into all of it now, but make sure y'all love y'all family. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to our Lord and Savior bringing us here again. And yeah, Jared.
Shout out to my dog Quinn. It was just his birthday. I had a thing on my thing. Yes, a thing on my thing. It sounds crazy.
Yes.
I had a thing last week where I'm like, I know I had shout outs to make. Shout out to Quinn on his birthday. Shout out to Alex on his birthday.
Yes.
Me and Alex and Quinn, I believe, actually probably.
Avery, I don't know if you watch it. You and Alex have the same birthday.
Shout out to Avery. I didn't hit Avery. For sure. Avery, shout out to you. Yeah, we probably gonna pull up to this Jets Falcons game this weekend. So shout out to CP, Alex. Quinn, let's make it a go. Make it hopefully something to watch. Shout out to all our likers, subscribers, listeners, everyone telling a friend. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And our guests, Chris and Evan, appreciate y'all. They always good times, good vibes, the Brodies. And Steam was birthday too, so shout out to Steam. Yes. I know he had a birthday mixed in there in October. I ain't forget about you, big dog.
All the Scorpios.
Shout out to Thanksgiving and our Lord, and hopefully y'all have a good holiday season on Thursday. Watch some football and have a good off day.
Live from the 856 as always. Y'all be safe. Enjoy your family.
Deuces.